And happy Tuesday. We're meeting on a Tuesday. I am coming on to chat about a topic that came up for me a lot yesterday in my work, both in my private group coaching container as well as in my one on one readings yesterday. And so I thought I should share it with everybody since it seems to be a hot topic. And that is why we resist making changes in our life, even when we want to make a change, because we are scared about leaving our sense of security. We're scared about leaving what we know in order to pursue the unknown, even if our heart is calling us to pursue the unknown, even if we know we have to make a change. We want to make a change. We desire to make a change, but we just have such a hard time in breaking free from our patterns, in breaking free from the norm, from the status quo, in order to actually get it done. And what I was hearing from my clients a lot yesterday was that it was just, they felt secure where they were. So, for example, let's say that you really want to start your own business and you're currently working for the government 9 to 5 and you want to start your own business, but you're just having such a hard time moving away from that because you have the security of the government job. You've got the guarantee, what you think, the guarantee of a paycheck, your pension, your benefits, and you just cannot wrap your head around leaving that behind in order to pursue your own business and all the potential variables and unknowns that come along with that. That feels unsafe. Making the change feels unsafe, even though your heart is like, I really want this. I really want to open my own business. Maybe you want to be a psychic. I really know I could help people with my psychic ability. I know I could do it. I want to do it. But how can I let go of all of this security in order to do it? And people will often have this voice in their head that says like that's irresponsible. It's irresponsible to leave what is known and secure in order to pursue something that is unknown and has no guarantee. And this is classic conditioning that you would have received as a child. You know, you would have been highly programmed by your parents and the other adult caregivers around you to say that it's irresponsible to, like, even just, for example, you're a little kid and you want to walk on the curb of the sidewalk and balance walking on that little thin curb on the sidewalk instead of walk on the sidewalk. And your parents would have said, no, don't do that. You're going to fall. Something bad will happen. Stay here. Stay on the sidewalk where you know that you're going to be safe. Even just that translates into adulthood as I cannot leave the status quo or what is known to be safe in order to do something that I want to do. Okay. So it happens like just like that, just like that. We all have this conditioning. And I want to share with you and do a little condition busting here. Because here's the thing. Your sense of security in your job, in your current relationship, in all of your patterns and routines, your sense of security is totally fucking false. It's not even real. It's not even real. Okay. So, you know, you could be working for the government and have that guaranteed paycheck, or really working for anybody and feel like at least you have that guarantee of a paycheck, but that job could just dissolve at any time. You may feel like you have security because you have a pension at the end of your job, but what happens in 20 years if you go and to get your pension and the world has changed, which it is changing. And there is no pension for you, actually. What if you invest all your extra money into RSPs because you feel like then you'll be secure when you retire, and we get to the point where you're retiring and there are no RSPs for people anymore? That money's just gone because the world has changed, and it is changing, okay? So what if you don't want to leave a partner even though it's not great, and you've tried to make it better and it's just not great, but you don't want to leave because it's, at least you've got the comfort of knowing that you're with somebody? Well, guess what? They could leave you. And particularly if you guys aren't happy, there's an even higher chance that they will. Okay. So all of your sense of security is literally made up. There is no security outside of you. There is no security in your job. There is no security in your relationship. There is no security in your health. So let's say that, remember that guy, they're just showing me clairvoyantly, remember that guy, Bob, who was like on The Biggest Loser or something? He's like he was like a fitness coach. He was like the healthiest guy on the planet. He was like, always working out and eating healthy, and then he had a heart attack. Okay, perfect example. He was investing into these routines, into this way of life, into this lifestyle that he thought was providing him the security of optimal health. And then he had a fucking heart attack and couldn't even work out like as much anymore. Okay. There is no security outside of yourself. And this is what we were talking about too in my manifestation group last night. Or maybe I think I mentioned this. If you're going to manifest something, manifest that you are secure no matter what happens in your life. Don't manifest a specific amount of money. Don't manifest a specific person. Manifest, put all your energy into manifesting that no matter what your circumstances are, what your 3D circumstances are, that you are going to be secure, that you are going to feel fulfilled, that you are going to feel happy. And in my manifestation group, we're focusing completely on manifesting feelings so that whatever comes into our world is a reflection of those manifested feelings. And it doesn't matter how transient they are because you are unshakable regardless of how your circumstances change. And that is where true security comes from. That is where true wealth comes from. It's called inner prosperity, where you just know that no matter what happens. So let's say when it comes to money, you have to manifest this security, this insurance, a surety in yourself that no matter what your bank account looks like, you're going to feel okay. You're going to feel secure because you know that you have the ability to make and attract and receive whatever resources you need at the time. Okay? That is true wealth. That is true security. So when it comes to making changes in your life, you want to do more in your life. You're being called. Two things come to mind. Number one, if you desire something for yourself, if you desire a different job, if you desire a different partner, if you desire more wealth, if you desire a better car, whatever it is, if you desire something in your life, then you can have it because you would never even have the desire in you if you could not have it. Okay? If it wasn't meant for you. Your desires are your intuition speaking to you. They're predictions. They're opportunities to fulfill those predictions, okay? That's your intuition speaking through your heart saying, here, go here. This is what's next for you. This is what's on your path. This is a part of your purpose, okay? So trust that. If you even have the idea or desire for it, then it is absolutely possible for you. It's low-hanging fruit, okay? And the second piece is that if you desire something that's outside, if you're desiring something, sorry, I got a call away. If you're desiring something, you will be provided for in order to make that happen. You will be provided for in order to make that happen. Okay. So yes, manifest your unshakable inner security, inner prosperity, and focus on that. Because your circumstances are changeable and they always will be. That is the nature of our present reality, is that it's constantly changing. And you cannot hold on to anything for very long. And the more that you hold on to the same thing for a long, long time, particularly past its due date, it starts to atrophy. It starts to infect you. It starts to make shit hard. Because you're not meant to do the same thing forever. You're not meant to be with the same person forever. You're not meant to have the same identity forever or do the same job forever. It's just not meant to be that way. We live in a world where everything is in flow. Everything is in flux. So you must allow yourself to be in flow and flux as well. And you can feel safe in doing so when you know that no matter what's happening around you, you're okay. You're okay. Okay? And actually when you can lead with that energy, you easily attract, easily magnetize, easily manifest all sorts of material circumstances to support that feeling. Okay? So, that is my little rant for today. I hope that serves you guys well. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. If you know that you need to make some changes, then come and see me either for a single reading, or you can ask to apply for private coaching, where I will literally hold your hand and help you to move into the changes that you want to make so that you're not doing it alone and you can do it much quicker with more ease and flow. Contact me for that if you're interested, and have a wonderful fucking day.